Hi Cancer, welcome to your What Are They Thinking reading. So this is kind of just a timeless reading, so it can apply anytime you find yourself coming across this channel. So I felt like it would be fun to read some reversals because it's a specific question. So we'll just see what comes up for you guys and read it as is. Yeah, okay, let's get started with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. I mean, generally this to me is still a positive card, even as a reversal. It feels like it's almost like they see you as expecting things to go wrong. So if that's true, if you're not going into this very excited, I feel like it can be felt. When I'm feeling this, it feels like a little bit melancholy, like I'm hopeful, but I'm not getting my hopes up type of feeling when I'm looking at this. But it's still very auspicious. It's still very positive to me when I'm looking at it, especially with these cards, especially with this Ace of Cups down here, which I'll get to. But the Wheel of Fortune to me says things are still moving in a positive direction for you. Don't give up. I see them, though, seeing you in a way where it's like, well, you know, do they want to be here or do they see something in me? Like I'm seeing them kind of questioning you, and I don't think you are. It's like you're not putting all your cards on the table. It feels a little bit more reserved. Not total loss of faith, but I feel like there's something here where it's it's not like super enthusiastic is what I'm feeling, which is interesting. And then we go to the Four of Swords in reverse. To me, this is like needing to put in a little bit more effort. Because this is like, it's almost like coming out of that reserved, overthinking, meditative state, which is super helpful. But I feel like because there's a door opening and I see this Ace of Cups coming in, it's almost like kind of an unsticking yourself a little bit, because this can feel like a little bit, again, it feels like that very melancholy, like almost like tired, exhausted energy next to that Wheel of Fortune. So it's almost like you're kind of, if you've been single for a long time and you've been dating, maybe there's just like a general like dwindling of enthusiasm is just what I'm seeing here. Yeah, I feel like, some of you might have taken a break too as well from dating, and I feel like you're just kind of getting back into it. I mean, it says when you're ready, but I feel like if you're ready, give it your all. Because I feel like there's a door opening here that, I mean, this person clearly sees you as somebody that's I feel like very kind, sweet, interesting. I feel like they obviously see the emotional side of you, like the sweetness. You might not be opening emotionally, especially with these two cards. But this card to me is saying that they're seeing you literally trying to open up, because I feel like genuinely you're meeting somebody that you're finding interesting. I feel like finding smart. I feel like finding intelligent. I think there's a level of attraction here, especially with these cards down here. It's like you could actually see a future with this person as you get to know them, and vice versa, because I'm definitely seeing it on their side, and I don't feel like it's imagined, but I do see them. It's like a general feeling of you holding back a little bit, which again, I think is fine. But if you like somebody, I feel like, or even like going into something, why not give it a try? Why not flirt? Why not, challenge yourself to actually see if there's that spark there? Because I'm only saying that because of this and the potential that I'm seeing and them seeing in you. I feel like they find you very, very, very attractive, like very beautiful, very handsome. There's like a connection. I feel like they went out with you for a reason. So if you have prior things that you have in your mind stuck somewhere. I mean, I feel like now this fall, I feel like Cancer has been going through like a lot of relationship like review type of energy, looking back as to why things didn't work, and just kind of, I want to say, well, I mean, this sounds a little bit harsh, but I feel like throwing a lot of junk in the garbage, because whatever's meant for you will always be for you. And when I think of Cancer, I think of some of the sweetest, kindest, most thoughtful people that I know in my life. And it's just simply not true. I feel like you guys have gone through a rough few years, especially when it comes to dating, because, even as I look at the world at large, I mean, the things that we value, and I do think there's a shift coming back, but the things that I know Cancers to be made up of, which is like care and wholesomeness and sweetness, there's been this lack of value placed on it, and I think we're shifting back to that. And I want to say, don't lose that sweetness, don't lose that faith, don't lose that kindness, because I'm seeing somebody here, I'm seeing them see you as very guarded, a little bit closed off, but it's not so much that it's a deterrent for them. I feel like they're genuinely interested, genuinely attracted. So again, I feel like this message is saying for you, if you've come to it, if you are feeling this person, even if you're not sure yet, it's kind of like explore, do something different than you've done before, because I'm seeing holding back emotionally and, with what you're thinking, what you're feeling. It's definitely an overall reserved type of energy here. Despite everything, it's like, I'll take what little I can. I feel like they are asking lots of questions. I feel like they are very curious. I feel like they've done their research on you before they even came on this, before they even agreed to go on this date. They're genuinely interested here. This is what I'm seeing. This is the sneaky, like, investigative energy here, because there's a genuine spark, attraction, and that emotional connection that they're already feeling here, or they have before. It feels like before the first initial meeting. So I don't feel like there's a brief like, hey, yeah, you want to go out. I feel like there's some talking here. I feel like there's an element where this person's like kind of coaxing you out, or maybe you're talking yourself into it, but there's something here that feels like it could fall a little flat if you don't recognize it within yourself, where that excitement is lost. So talk yourself into it. Get excited if you're getting ready to go on a date. Put some good music on. I know everybody has some good getting ready music, or maybe it's just me. But I feel like with the Hermit card kind of being your overarching energy, this is because this is how they see you. This is somebody that is searching for the one, right? They know that you're searching for the one. They know that you're looking for a relationship. They know you're looking for this to go to the distance. And it's almost like wanting that guarantee long term, even though you can't even see it. Like, before you went on the first date, you'd like to know that this person is the one. This is the marriage material. Like, you'd like to have a psychic, tell you who exactly it is, so you can just avoid all of this. To me, this is like it's like the getting the hopes up and then the letdown. And I feel like I'm just kind of tired of this cycle. To me, again, the Hermit is somebody that can only see a few feet in front of you. So to me, this is saying, have faith. Have faith. You're being led in a certain direction. The star is in this lamp. Even though you can't see the outcome, you can't see miles down the road, have faith. Because I do feel like there's a potential of a relationship coming in here with this. You can be meeting online too, or you have already met online. This is talking about text messages. Challenge yourself to like actually flirt. Yeah, especially like this. I'm seeing like an overthinking of what you're sending. Just be natural. If there's been a time when somebody told you, you weren't enough, or there's something wrong with you, for them, what's meant for you is perfect for you. Like, I feel like there's an element of this that's saying, be yourself. Don't overthink it. Just go in with this. Get excited. Be yourself. And I feel like they already have the fundamentals in place for this person. All you need to cultivate with this person is the spark. They're like looking for it within you, is what I'm seeing. The Knight of Wands with the Ace of Cups, they're like looking for any way to kind of flirt or like reach across the table and touch your hand. That's kind of what it looks like to me. It's a very interesting spread here. Yeah. When I'm looking at this too, because I do feel like this has the potential not to be just love, it has that friendship potential. To me, that's that beautiful mixture recipe for long-term success, which I'm definitely feeling with this spread. When I'm seeing the Nine of Swords, it's telling me go slow. There's no need to rush anything. I know I'm talking about that spark and like taking risks. I'm talking just about, like the small things. I'm not saying, take major risks, put yourself in positions that make you feel comfortable. I feel like, challenge yourself a little bit emotionally to connect in a deeper way. But to me, this is also saying, time-wise, take it slow. I think that's important for you to build something ground up in a way that makes you get excited too, because you don't want to be coerced or rushed or put on anybody's timeline. So yeah. When I pulled an oracle card, I got this earth pulsing. I can't remember if you guys got this. I did a reading for you guys like 2 days ago. This is talking about slowing down. Again, it's going in line with this Nine of Swords in reverse to me, which is take your time in a relationship. This is also talking about slowing down and getting into nature if you're feeling a little bit overwhelmed or disconnected, or in that energy of fear or anxiety, looking forward to the future, not knowing how it's going to go. To me, this is feeling like get centered. Do a little meditation if you need to. This can also indicate that you need to get centered because that's an actual meditation card in reverse. So it's saying get centered, get connected to yourself, to spirit, because I feel like you're opening the door to something really big. And this is almost like the analogy, this card, of like a sponge, like energetically, that has just sopped up all that it possibly can. Like it can't take on any more water. And it's this card of inviting you to kind of, again, squeeze it out and like throw all the rest, let it go down the drain, get rid of some of that baggage from whatever it was. We all have it. It all comes up every once in a while. But I feel like if you've gotten to this point where you've been waiting a long time and you've lost, again, a little bit of excitement, do something like this for yourself. I think it's nice to kind of make that attempt to kind of shift out of any type of energy that's kind of ho-hum, because now's not the time. I feel like now's the time, actually, towards the end of this year, where I feel like a lot of people coming together, relationships coming together, especially after, the last 2 years or a year and a half, however long it's been that we've been in this crazy worldwide event, where a lot of us are forced to go within and think about exactly what we want. And I feel a lot of people getting really clear, doing a lot of work and clearing a lot of gunk away. Don't hold on to it. I feel like we're at a perfect time for people that are healed to get together with other people that are healed, or healing, but come to some sort of realization where, yeah, I'm ready. I just want to cook for somebody, or I just want to have that lazy Sunday, whatever it is that kind of warms your heart when you think of having a partner, somebody just to call, put on your emergency contact list, right? I feel like there's definitely that potential within this. Overall, generally, the message of this reading is just be yourself, which is so, of course. But, watch how you feel. Make sure you're giving somebody, the benefit of the doubt when going into a new situation, and be excited, Imagine if you were to meet the one, you'd want to be not exhausted and like ready to give up. I mean, you'd want them to be really excited to meet you. You know, I think everybody's a mirror in a relationship, so it kind of takes all of these years of all of these lessons to finally meet this, you know, somebody for you. Honor that, I think. That's kind of what I'm feeling. Not just for them, but for you. You deserve to have that spark, to have that joy, that happiness, that excitement. Why not you? You know? All right. I think I'm going to end it here, Cancer. It's a pleasure reading for you guys. If you want a personal reading, I'll leave my information below. Otherwise, I'll be back soon with another reading. Let me know if you have any suggestions for topics, and I'll be back soon. Bye, Cancer.